Hi guys, so today we'll be solving this problem called prison cells after n days. In this problem, we've been given 8 cells. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, 1 denotes it is occupied and 0 denotes it's vacant. Okay, now in this cell, we need to perform n operations, which is the days. So after n days, how will the cell look? Okay, so for these operations that we need to perform, we've been given two conditions. First one is if the cells adjacent are equal, then the cell becomes occupied, which is it changes to 1. So for example, if I have 0 1 0, then this remains 0 1 0. Okay, if I have 0 0 0, then it goes to 0 1 0. Okay, because 0 and 0 are same. What if 1 1 and 0 is here, then it becomes 1 1 1, because these two are same. And then 1 1 1, it remains as it is because these two are same and it is already occupied. Okay, now the second condition is if the cells adjacent are not equal, which is unequal, then the cell becomes vacant, which is if it is 0 1 1. Okay, 0 and 1 are not equal, so therefore this becomes 0 0 1. Okay, if it is 0 0 1. Okay, now in this, okay, not, let it be, let this be 0. Now 1 and 0 are not equal, so it becomes 1 0 0, as 0 is already vacant, so we don't do anything. So that is the problem. Let's understand it by an example. So for example, on day 0 we have 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 1. Okay, now we start with the these two ending points will be changed accordingly. As they are endpoints, they don't have any left and right, so they would be 0 always. So on this first one, so first one is 0. Okay, we keep it vacant. Now we come to this point. Now left is 0, right is 0, therefore this would be occupied because both of the adjacent are equal, therefore this becomes 1. Now we come to this. Now left is 1, right is 1. Now both of them are equal, so therefore this also becomes occupied. Okay, now we come to this point. Now left is 0 and right is 1, which means both are unequal, so this becomes 0. Okay, now we come to 1. Now 1 has left as 1, right as 0. Both of them are unequal, therefore this becomes 0. Okay, now we come to this point. Left is 1, right is 0. Both of them are unequal, therefore this becomes 0. Now we come to this point. Left is 0, right is 0, right is 1. Therefore both of them are unequal, it becomes 0. We come to this point. Left is 0 and right we don't know. Therefore this becomes 0. As I told you, the left and right would always be 0, and the middle elements will be following the condition, which is if left and right are equal, then it becomes occupied. If left and right are not equal, then it becomes 0. Okay, similarly in this one, we come to 1, left and right are not equal, this becomes 0. We come to 1, left and right are not equal, this becomes 0. We come to 0, left and right are not equal, this becomes 0. We come to 0, left and right are equal, therefore this becomes 1. Here also left and right are equal, therefore this becomes 1. Here also left and right are equal, therefore this becomes 1. And here as it is, we'll be keeping 0. Okay, now we come to this part, which is third day. Now left and right are equal for this point, therefore becomes 1. Left and right are equal, therefore becomes 1. Left and right are not equal, therefore this becomes 0. Left and right are not equal, therefore this becomes 0. Left and right are equal, therefore this becomes 1. Now left and right for this one is unequal, therefore this becomes 0. and this would be kept as it is. So that is what we'll be following for the rest also. But what you observe is that we have only 8 elements, right? 8 elements. Now all these eight elements would be repeating the pattern after certain operations. Okay, so we need to check. First of all, we can do this problem by brute force, is that by changing it by day and following it till the nth day. Okay, we can do that, but that would increase the time complexity. Okay, we don't need to do that. For that, we understand that there are only 8 days, and there will be only limited number of patterns that we can come through these combinations of days. Okay, so therefore we know that some things will repeat. So what we can do is that once we know that the pattern is repeating, then we can do n% the size of the array that we save it in, and the index of this particular answer would be our final answer for the nth day, because the operations will be repeating after n days, right? So there would be a similar kind of pattern which we'll be observing after every certain number of days. Okay, so let's code it to understand it better. So first of all, uh, I'll be keeping a vector int temp, which will be of size 8, and I'll be keeping a vector int um, already seen sets. Okay, already seen sets would be the one where we'll be saving all the elements. Then we'll be doing while n minus minus. Then I'll run a for loop, I equal to 1, I is less than equal to, I is less than 7, I plus plus. So we know that the boundary conditions would not change, would remain as it is. So we let them be. And then I'll be storing temp of I is equal to temp of, cells of I minus 1 is equal to cells of I plus 1. So if it is equal, then it becomes 1. If it is not equal, then it becomes 0. Now we'll be checking, as I told you, in the already seen dot says size is not equal to 0, and already seen dot sets dot front, okay, is equal to the temp that we have currently. If it is equal, then we return, as I told you, already seen sets n percent already seen sets dot size. Okay, this will give us the answer that we need, because we understood that there's a pattern in the combination. Okay, otherwise we'll simply push it into the already seen set. Okay, and we make finally the state of previous as temp. Okay, the cells would become temp because we need to have the set with us every time we go through it. And yeah, this would give us the answer. Let's run the code to see if everything is working fine. Return cells. Okay, yeah, that is accepted. So I hope you guys understood the problem. Do solve it, and do like the video and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.